What's going on, everyone? This is your boy AshTheMan, and thank you so much for tuning in. So we are going to be talking about the Boruto manga chapter 45, the Defection. Now, before I go ahead and get started, just want to let you guys know a few things. One, this is definitely some spoilers who only follows the anime. So if you only follow the anime, please do not tune into it, because we're definitely going to be covering a few things that's going on with the chapter and so far, like the anime itself. So please tune off. If you could help me out, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification button, and please leave a comment below, and don't forget to share on social media. Other than that, let's definitely dive into this now. Before I go on with the current things in the chapter, let's go over some things that we know already, or at least things that happened, to try to give everybody up to speed. Now, one of the things that went on in previous chapters is that we do know that the leader of Kira is known as Jigen. He was able not only to battle Sasuke, but he bodied Naruto also. Now, and one of his lieutenants went against like the new Team 7 when Naruto almost got sealed, and we got to see that the karma mark of the Ohtsutsuki member that was, that Naruto and Sasuke defeated with the help of Boruto, was able to take control of Boruto's body to being able to unleash and being able to defeat dude once and for all. Now, in these current events, we got to see that Amado, which is the scientist and a facility manager for Cure, pretty much defected to the Hidden Leaf village. But he took Shikada, which is Shikamaru's son, as hostage, just so that his defection to the Hidden Leaf can be secured and they can hear him out. Now, going on to current things. Now, with him, like, abducting Shikada, he's pretty much like enemy number one right now. But however, he pretty much don't want to actually do anything hard to him. He just want to know that would they accept his defection. So Naruto wants to hear him out and see what's going on. So they got a chance to sit down and confirm a couple of things for him. Now, the Ohtsutsuki plan that Amado pretty much explains out for him is that, like with the Ten Tails, that they probably fought with Kaguya, pretty much like the whole planting the seed drains the life force. Like, you remember how they was draining the chakra out of everybody that was tied into it, but it wasn't just doing only that. If you remember that Ramos, which is the path of the Sixth Sage, was able to point out to his brother that their mother Kaguya pretty much was draining the planet's life force so that it could bear the fruit from the tree. Now, in this sense, there was of course, Sasuke Team 7 was able to destroy it and undo the jutsu for it. Now, they confirmed that this is a whole different Ten Tails, that whenever they produce a tree, the Ten Tails act as like a catalyst and is able to plant down, drain the life force and everything with the planet. So it's not just only they drain the chakra out of the people, but they draining everything from the land, the whole life force, water, trees, plants, bugs, animals, humans, everything is getting drained until there's nothing left, and then they move on to the next planet. That's how they kill the planet. Now, Kira is the group that is supporting the plan of Jigen to drain the planet. So Amado and another one of his colleagues defect to the Hidden Leaf, or at least he did for himself and not sure going about his plan. So in other words, he was able to have them, after he explained all of that good jazz, is to plant some glasses. Plant his glasses down to show an image of Koja and Jigen having a conversation. But before I go into this step, it's the other thing that I want to talk about too, and that's mainly revolving around Jigen and the karma mark that Boruto have. Now, Kawaki has his mark also, which was engineered by Amado. He pretty much confirms that all of their body, updates, the weird things that they're able to do, and how they're able to do the things that they're able to do is coming to his research and his knowledge. Now, I'm not sure how much was shared from Jigen to be able to do this, but it's definitely interesting to see that this guy was able to do what any other scientist couldn't do, and that pretty much puts him at the top of the top researcher and all in all, because if you look at certain things that Orochimaru did, his experiments only went so far, but his things is a foolproof that shows to make them on high level, even at the point to where you could consider them, a great advantage over Sasuke and Naruto. Now, with this karma mark, it pretty much makes Jigen Osaki. Now, he used to be human, so this tells us that that karma mark is some way for them to take over their host. So it leads you questions about Kawaki and Naruto. Now, Kawaki is going to be the next vessel for Jiren, because if you pay attention to the last things that Jiren said in a few chapters when he was going against, after he went against Naruto and Sasuke, is that the vessel is not holding up much. He's not sure how long he got. They need Kawaki, and that's the whole thing. Kawaki is going to be the next vessel for Jigen. Pretty much he's going to take it over for what we already seen in the first few pages and even in the first preview of the anime. Now, that raised some questions up with Boruto. Like with his mark is more of a natural like takeover, because like after he pretty much like had the mark, he started, you know, doing the curse Byakugan. That's what we calling it. But in the anime, it shows that he was using it before the events of that. So it raises some questions up. But however, we did get to see that when his mark became fully in use and he was taken over from the last Osaki, that you know, Naruto and Sasuke was able to defeat with the help of Boruto laying the final blow. That's one reason why he got the mark. So he's going to become a host, but I don't think he is, because with the main protagonist, it's probably just going to have it to where he's able to utilize the power real fast. Now, I know probably, you know, going over a lot of information here, but like I said, with this chapter, it does raise up a lot of questions, you know, and it shines a lot of light on things. So I'm definitely sorry if I'm kind of like just going like fast here. You could always hit the rewind, or, you know, do what you got to do, but I'm definitely continue, because the Koja part is actually where the icing on the cake hits. Now, we got a chance to see the Koja conversation with Koja and Jigen. Now, Jigen pretty much asks, you know, what was the updated mission. He let them know that Kawaki is pretty much as being kept a watchful eye by the Hokage. But when he seen that Jigen was able to go to the location of him without any efforts whatsoever, Koja pretty much raised questions. So it's like, okay, what's the point of my mission if you're gonna do this? Now, Jigen literally blinklessly ignored all of that, and he started talking to Defection, that he's personally doing, talking about the ship, how I got shot down. That was Koja. Koja pretty much had to play a blind eye, but Jigen wasn't having it. He was like, yo, you know, I already know that this is what you do. I'm just trying to figure out why. Koja later reveals that, hey, look, I've never been okay with your plan, son. I've never been okay with your plan. I'm going to stop you, and that's just what we're going to do. Now, this is kind of where it ends off, because, you know, you got to ask yourself, Amuro and Koji is working together. Amuro pretty much confirms that. Now, the reason that they probably first took it on board, maybe they didn't know each other at first, and he basically revealed the plan and later realized that, yo, all the stuff that he told me, teach me, is actually true. You know, revealing everything that happened, seeing that the 10-tail thing actually going on, because we're not sure how long Kira has been going on, because we know that when it comes to like Kaguya and Harriet's instance of how she got to the planet, she was supposed to do what she had to do, drain the planet, all that good jazz, and pretty much she said her own people was looking for her. That's the whole thing. She was trying to gather up strength, not just, you know, drain the planet, but she was trying to gather up strength to basically combat her peoples for coming there. It's just that the things that she was doing were just not right. So that's where, you know, Sage Six Path and his brother pretty much got in there, put pause on her, and then, you know, the whole like plot twist with Naruto, all of that is a thing. But nevertheless, you know, people's kept up with her. We got to see, don't praise the Osaki that pretty much is in Boruto now, and now there's another one with a new 10 tails that they are harvesting chakra from to being able to be as powerful as they is. You know, Jigen is definitely nothing to play with. So all in all, this is everything that I say that is going on, from the plans, from the defection, things that is going on with like the whole karma mark. So yeah, there's a lot to go on, and honestly, this is probably is raising up some eyebrows on how interesting that Boruto has gotten, because when it first started off, I'm not gonna lie, Boruto just seemed like it's just gonna be like a short story. It wasn't very interesting, but now it is, and I'm definitely wanting to get to that part to where the village get destroyed and see the aftermath, because people keep on hinting off about the Naruto death, which I really don't think that's going to be a thing. I don't think they're gonna kill him off. I just think he's probably going to be sealed, and you know, and all that good jazz. So got some feelings that things is going to happen with it. Now, Now, when it comes to like Kawaki being a vessel, I'm pretty sure it's going to come down to where Jigen is probably either going to capture Boruto, or they're going to end up in a situation where Kawaki has to walk away from him. That's just my idea. I mean, it is no way that Jigen could possibly get them again. And I mean, again, he only faced Naruto and Sasuke, and I'm pretty sure he could face others. But when it comes to this, they start to know much about his powers and the things he do. So I think like the second bout, they can be able to do more of a strategical thing. But I just don't think it's going to work out that well for him. But yeah, that's definitely everything that's going on. And thank you guys for definitely tuning into the discussion with the whole Boruto thing. Now, if you guys wondering about my shirt, I do have a Naruto shirt on. To be very surprising, I was at Walmart and I actually picked this up. Naruto Uzumaki. It looks like when the series first started, there was a Sasuke, but this had it on sale for like $7. Picked it up, but nevertheless. Again, I just want to thank you guys for definitely tuning in. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment below, and share this on social media platforms if you appreciate it. I will talk to you guys later on the next review for the Tower of God. Peace.